Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So we're up and running.
Frank Rijkaard can really make his presence felt. A superb defender who became a...
Big chance! One-on-one! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Threads one in. Messi! Oh, surely that deserved better.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Tries to pass it through.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind.
There's the header! Just off target. Oh, that's a key interception. Ernest. And it's Baggio. No goals as yet. Now it's Roberto Baggio. And he welcomes it in. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. That is ended up in no man's land. Davis. Well, there's the clearance. Ernest. Can he get on the end of this? Ernest looking to run onto it. Davis. Referee's given a throw. That's good play. He's found a way through. Plays it in low.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Can he finish? And that is quite wonderful. A finish of true class.
Well, I don't want to be overly harsh on the defensive side of things here, Peter, but the build-up was so slick and executed with such quality.
It's Asa! They've got to be quick to recover this. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. He's found a way through. No foul, says the referee. Fernandez. And here's Suarez. Baggio has it out wide and in space.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Fernandez. And here's Baggio.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Gattuso. Ambitious ball here. That ball looks a good one. Nice interception, well timed. There's the whistle for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
And a quick announcement.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
India leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. And we're underway again.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Davis. India finding their passes. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And this is Roberto Baggio. Lovely feet. Shapes to shoot! And he's really put himself on the line here. India with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. Baggio with the short one. There's the shot! Oh, taken with style! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. India are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Roberto Baggio looking to be a menace in the final third. And it's Davis. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Oh, smashing header! Harmlessly behind.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Marquinhos. Now Gattuso. Messi. And it's Vitinha. Now it's Hazard. Now he's got space here. Brilliantly cut out. Vitinha! They've done it! Right back in the game! The purest possible contact. What a fabulous strike.
I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Davis drives it in. But that is good. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Messi. Well, Jim, it is abundantly clear that the tone of this game has changed markedly within the last few moments.
Well, it has, because the deficit has now been halved, Peter, and because of that, it seems to have developed into some sort of shock for them, and it's going to be very interesting to see how they can take it on from here.
This is their second corner of the game. Well, it's gone out again, and so we'll have a repeat corner. So, third corner of the game. They've played it short. Very nicely done. Pings in across. Big header! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Jimenez with the clearance.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Ernest. Marquinhos cuts it out. And he's picked out the run. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Substitution for Sudan. Number 8, Vitinha. Number 7, Mohamed Salah. Coming on the field, number 25, Rafinha. Number 10.
So here comes the substitution. Out to the left it goes. He's shifting through the gears here. Mateus. He saw the tape. Oh, right on the edge of the penalty area. What's he giving here? India, with the clock ticking away, have a chance to change the whole picture.
Substitution for Sudan, number 20, Adar.
Bunu will have to save it here, or there's real trouble.
Number 14, Luis Garcia.
You like, and they're running away with it. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Yeah, as decisive as it comes. Spot chosen, spot hit.
6 added minutes has been indicated.
India could not have picked a better time to snatch a 2-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Clipped into space. Good ball, good take.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
So their fourth corner of the game. And it's been taken short. Roberto Baggio. Oh, sweet feet. Backward it goes. Shot, surely! Saliba gets it away. And with that, the final whistle. It's a super show all round, both sides doing their best to impose themselves, but one evidently, undeniably better equipped than the other. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
The game
everybody,
yet to
and
kick off.
welcome to
The
today's
excitement
match.
already palpable. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Well, we're on the way.
Frank Rijkaard's presence here in the middle will be massive, Peter. He's so physically dominant, such a destroyer.
But he does have a certain X-factor as well, doesn't he?
Yeah, and that's the side of his game that makes him so special, that ability to play on the front foot, triggering counter-attacks, quickening the tempo, and even carrying the ball forward, you know, if required.
Which has come to be expected from players in that position now, but at the time, of course, it was revolutionary.
Absolutely was.
Hazard. Now, who's going to be first to this? Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Rijkaard simply refused to be outdone there. Bergomi. That's a sharp pass. Now it's Luis Suarez. Torres. And this is Raul. He's found a way past. Bergomi deals with that comfortably. Hazard.
Well, caution is dominating proceedings. This isn't meeting expectations.
Looking for the run. Nice interception, well timed. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Luis Suarez. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Fernandez. That has been cut short. And it's Bonucci. Cafu. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. And he's there to retrieve it. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And that has left him in a heap. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. And he's picked it up out wide. And anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. And it's crossed into the middle. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. India with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And that was very necessary. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And now a sudden chance to counter. And this is Luis Suarez. Hazard. Messi. And they can counter here. And there is the half-time whistle. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, simply put, Peter, they haven't been good enough to trouble the opposition. They need to play with more courage in the second half and a lot more intent.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
And it's Davis, and that was nowhere near his best. Raul chips it through. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. So Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
And the keeper's got it again. Bergomi. That's good pressure, good intensity.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Davis has it in a wide position. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
Yes, 0-0 and little promise of a goal due to the shot-shy nature of this contest, but I'm not giving up on it. There's plenty energy on the pitch, not to give up hope just yet.
Now it's Luis Suarez. Cafu. And Adams. Well, that looks a decent ball. Son Heung-min engages and forces him off the ball. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. He's picked his way through. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Messi. Now it's Raul. Aimed beyond the defence. And the shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Substitution on the field. Number 11.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set
20,
pieces.
Number 27, Hazard. Number 16, Fernandez. Number 9, Suarez. Coming on the field, number 22, Platini. Number 15, Karl-Heinz
Platini
Rummenigge.
is there,
Number
and he can
10,
get that clear.
Messi. Number
Spread
8,
it left.
Xavi. Number 7,
And that
Mbappe.
interception was
Substitution
most
in progress.
necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Mbappe. Well seen, saw that coming.
There will be
He
1
read that
minute
really
added
well
time.
and stopped it.
Knocks it into space. Oh, that's a key interception. And we're done. Frustration, exasperation, vexation, certainly from an attacking perspective. Neither side able to make an impression despite all the huff and puff. How do you look back on the game then, Jim? Well,
Hello,
football is, of course,
everybody, and
ultimately
welcome
just a
to
game,
today's
but for the
match.
next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Well, we're on the way. Giorgio Chiellini, Jim. Now there is a defender who loves to defend.
Yeah, and he's a very capable one too. I mean, this guy is all about courage, physicality.
Thuram! Xavi. Can he get on the end of this? Luis Suarez. Oh, such a clever touch. That is good strength. Great ball, and he's in here. And this is Luis Suarez. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And here's Cruyff. And he's whipped, he rises! And he's managed to get rid. Foot in. Rijkaard did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Davis. Looking for options for movement. That is a brilliant interception. Griezmann. Still goalless at the moment. Cruyff, the specialist in tearing teams apart. Milan look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Pele. Griezmann. Oh, good-looking ball. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Davis is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Oh, that's a key interception. Pele. Thuram. Pele. Oh, super! Takes a shot! Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
Vieira brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Ah, he's had it taken off him. Great vision. Vieira. That's a sharp pass. Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets. Thuram. And we hit half-time. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0.
To our Better Stadium Fund. Substitution in progress.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. Well, he's looking to get away, but the defending is persistent, adhesive. Rijkaard, and that was nowhere near his best. Now he's got space here. Oh, super find. Tries to get it clear. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Cruyff. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Hoisted it. Bullish header! And he's done it! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
India are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
India have fired themselves in front.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy, and it's paid off beautifully.
Now it's Thuram. Now there's a shot at goal! Oh, taken with style! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
61 minutes is number 7.
It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
India really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
Milan grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Bergomi. Nice looking ball. Now that's well seen too. Xavi. Fernandez. That's a cute ball. Dink through. And that's gone all the way through to the keeper. And that's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. That's an imaginative pass. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Now it's Thuram. Oh, that is a good ball. And a chance! Now, who's going to be first to this?
Milan really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Shot could be on. Good read, needed to be. And it's a corner.
Substitution on the field. Number 20.
India with the corner.
9,
They're first.
Suarez. Number 11. Johan Cruyff.
They've played it
Number
short.
8.
Mbappe.
Coming on the
Rijkaard
field.
getting this one
Number
clear.
7, Mbappe.
Milan
Number
are
15,
looking to go forward now.
Karl-Heinz Rummenigge. Number 21.
He is, and
Matthäus.
Batistuta!
Number 27.
A real chance and a real let-off.
Milan really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
And claimed it back swiftly. And here's Mbappe.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And that is as far as they're going to go.
4 added minutes has
Maldini
been
does
indicated.
really well to win the ball there. And the pass is intercepted. Looking for the run. And that is that. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities and neither willing to give in. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The
Hello,
game yet to
everybody,
kick
and
off.
welcome to
The
today's
excitement
match.
already palpable. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So we're up and running. Well, there is no one here, Jim, who's surprised to see Wesley Sneijder in the starting lineup.
Yeah, and I think they'll be looking to him to provide all the creativity again here. Okay, he may not go box to box, and he is going to require everyone around him to do all the running for him, but with his skill on the ball, he'll make it happen. He'll pick them out.
And this is Luis Suarez.
Suarez really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Tries from distance. Gave it a go, but off target.
Well, he's hit it well enough for me. I suppose it could be a deliberate attempt to just draw that defence out.
Bergomi. Fernandez. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Looking for options for movement. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Now it's Neymar. Roberto Baggio, looking to be a menace in the final third.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Picked out brilliantly. He slings it in.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
Now it's Batistuta. Done delicately. Oh, well played.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Besiktas upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really...
Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Besiktas! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Besiktas are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal.
There's the shot! Batistuta! Glorious! A finish of true class! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! He has given that the lot. And Puskás! Just cruising! They are cruising! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
Besiktas find a position of real strength now.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Nice looking ball. Chiellini makes the interception.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And here's Davis.
It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better than that.
And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kickoff.
Quick reminder today, please have your entry tickets at hand as it's time to announce today's winning lottery numbers.
And the second half gets underway. India didn't have a great first half. They need a change of fortune. And this is Cruyff, showing good feet. Neymar, that is ended up in no man's land. Roberto Baggio, well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Vitinha. Ambitious ball here. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Fernandez. Baggio might just make this. And it's Cruyff. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Cruyff! Johan Cruyff, unequalled in the history of our beautiful game. He's got himself an absolute peach. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome. Can he finish? It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Cruyff. Now it's Luis Suarez. Oh, that's a key interception. Schneider chasing after it. And this is Batistuta. Cruyff. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Tries to play it through. Schneider. Looking for the run. And that could set him on his way. And he was quick to react. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Davis is onto the big header! Oh, off the bar! Vitinha. Besiktas are looking to break at pace. Into the last quarter of an hour. And that is as far as they're going to go. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And the shot! And yes, it's there! That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho.
India are in dire need of a breakthrough. Can they?
Look, their path is set. They have to take risks in every situation now.
Koundé, Mateus gets a foot in here. Can he get it through? Oh, that's a very decent ball now.
India really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Added time.
And the shot! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Besiktas with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Van Dijk can get it clear. Guardiola! And that is doing no harm at all. And that's it. A game of margins, of thrills, the sort of game that is a great advertisement for our sport. Sad in a way that somebody had to lose. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And already we're underway here. Well, now the opposition are going to have to find something pretty special to stop Lionel Messi today, aren't they, Jim?
Yeah, the man is an absolutely born winner. You just feel that with him on the pitch, anything is possible.
And what's more, he brings out the best in his teammates.
Yeah, I think he just gives them that confidence that they can overcome whatever the opposition throws at them, and he leads by example, of course, and will probably come up with something.
He's done very well to get to that.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. India given another corner. India have their second corner now. Keeper has taken decisive action. Tries a shot! He has hit that forcefully.
Well, he does strike a very pure ball, doesn't he? It's great technique.
Now it's Luis Suarez, Roberto Baggio. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Well, that's pretty clear, it is a foul.
Well, he was the one player you had to keep away from the area. Not the best way to do it, though.
What a start, free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes.
I think it looks as if they're going to try and whip this one in with pace.
Oh, smart save, he had plenty to do.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. India looking to pass their way through. Shot could be on. Lovely. And the shot! Goal! There is the breakthrough. That was fabulous. The most adept of touches, the smoothest of finishes.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
India have taken the lead. Oh, shooting chance! He scored! And there it is, his 10th goal, his first mini-milestone. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
And yes, it's him again. India are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
And this is Luis Suarez. Just the keeper to beat. There's the shot. And it's there. Again in a trice. And they are soaring. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
A case now of complete control.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
He's found a way through. Can he finish? It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Keeper's got his work done.
Ah, that's a shame, Peter. Such a great run, but he didn't have that clinical edge.
Defending of the desperate variety. Mbappe! Hits off target and by quite a way.
Well, the way he set himself up was just so clever. No wonder he's disappointed.
Van Dijk. Looking for the run. Kane gets flagged offside. Oh, they could be caught out here. He's beaten the last man. He's come in hard. Davis. looks to shoot! And he hits the net! And they're at it again, in double quick time! There's the whistle for half-time. Staggering, just staggering. Not in their wildest dreams would they have expected a half-time scoreline like this.
India really are in control here. They've done exactly what they set out to do. There's a genuine flow about their football, and some of the stuff they've played so far has been great on the eye.
India are looking awesome. Going into half-time with a lead then that is surely insurmountable. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Chiellini. Rijkaard. Ernest. And he's running through. Decent chance! It's there! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
India are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
Looking for options for movement. Can he finish? He scores! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
They're still trying to make a game of this. Fernandez. That's an imaginative pass. Roberto Baggio. Can he get it through? Lovely pass, but can he get there? Van Dijk. Chiellini. Oh, this is a Bellingham! Brought out the best in the keeper.
I think he did really well to get the shot away, to be honest, given how much pressure he was under at the time.
Corner number 2 then. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Tries to pass it through. Played into space out wide. Caught offside that time. Looking to play him in. Rijkaard. Ernest. India finding their passes. He is through here. And it's Fernandez. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Oh, that is a good ball to find him.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Chiellini. Well, that pass isn't the best. Threads one in. Fernandez. Barnes. That is good alertness. Fernandez. Tries to play it through. Oh, he's onto this. And he's managed to get free. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And he's intervened well there.
There will be 3 minutes.
Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. And this is Roberto Baggio. Oh, what a ball! And he shoots! They've scored! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
And
finding...
And the shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Has another go! And the referee brings it to a close. Well, this is a side which is purring, picture perfect, a win they will relish, having pulverised what was put in front of them. It was a pulsating performance. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello, everybody,
The game
and
yet to
welcome
kick
to
off.
today's
The
match.
excitement already palpable. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So it's down to business here. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there. Can he spark a counter here? Villarreal have got it back and they'll have another go. Now it's Mbappe. Look at the space here. Adams kept aware and it is reclaimed easily. Now what about a counter-attack? And it's Iniesta. Oh, that was vital. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Van Dijk did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Oh, that's big chance! And it's a goal! The breakthrough strike! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
India have penetrated for the first time.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Passes short and sharp. Bergomi. Pass is just off target. Roberto Baggio. And it's Baggio. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Oh, that's fabulous. Can he finish? No, he couldn't get hold of it.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And that should get the job done. India have the chance to go the other way. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Foot in. Mbappe.
Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed.
Now it's Beckham. Shot could be on.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Now it's Roberto Baggio. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Just a quick
Some
request
first half
today
thoughts?
for everybody to
Haven't
please
played
kindly
that badly.
remove any cars
Getting caught
parked
again on the
road outside
counter-attack
stadium.
is unlikely. They're switched on to that, and still very much in this game.
India are 1-0 up at half-time, and it's all to play for.
Substitution on the field. Number 8, Iniesta. Coming on the field is number 27.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets. Bergomi. Back towards the middle. Roberto Baggio. Oh, super chance for a shot! Really well taken goal. 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now.
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. And again! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Substitution on the field. Number 11.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line.
Villarreal.